driving up the exit berm to avoid traffic. It's like Schrodinger's cat, but oppo. You put the relic in your can. The relic goes back in time to give your past self a dream. From there, you pursue the dream for 35 years. When you wake up, you live your dream. It works overnight. The jump from step 1 to step 4 is the time you're asleep. Zoom in on the illustrated instructions. When you set an intention before you sleep later in the timeline, you send a message via a dream to yourself that is living earlier in the timeline. Then your past self follows the direction of that dream for, say, 35 years. Then you wake up, you remember that you have been diligently pursuing happiness for 35 years. And then you feel the stoke.
Eddie Fiola's Gary Pollock's Fact or Freestyle, issue 16. Believe that magic can, presented by the Terradome Sports Science Research Center. Autograph page, sponsor message. Joe believes Dave can help himself by asking AI how to test the magic coffee can. If Dave doesn't buy that, the two will try something more grounded in normal life.
Hey Dave, I have an idea. It's not my idea, but I am pursuing it.
Okay, what a strange thing to say. What's the idea?
It's simple, easy, and when used as directed promises to pay you dividends. Can you believe that?
Keep going.
You use AI to receive life coaching
I'll do it.
to be grounded in the home study course, and to follow the directions to use the magic coffee can to go back in time.
Wait, what?
The instructions are on page 17 of Zine issue 10, The Keepsake Safe Salesman. The full backstory has chapter markers so you can jump right to it.
Can I have AI read it to me?
Yes, I can. You imagine the most unexpected way to be inducted into the BMX Hall of Fame. Then put a token in the can. Then go to sleep. When you wake up, you'll remember a past dream.
Dave immediately consulted the AI life coach to make sense of what he'd just signed himself up to do.
Hey Grok, you use this home study course as your training method to lead me to believe that I can be inducted into the BMX Hall of Fame. Tell me how to imagine that so intensely that it affects my actions toward completing the trial. To do something memorable that's never been done in BMX freestyle.
Alright, let's dive into this with the kind of intensity that could land you in the BMX Hall of Fame. The goal here is to harness imagination so vividly that it fuels your actions toward pulling off something unforgettable in BMX freestyle, something no one's ever done. The home study course is about grounding your mindset, focusing your vision, and channeling discipline to achieve greatness, which aligns with what it takes to make history in BMX. Here's how you can imagine your path so intensely that it drives you to create and complete a groundbreaking trial. Step 1, build a vivid mental movie of your Hall of Fame moment. Start by crafting a crystal clear vision of what memorable and never been done looks like for you. 1.1, visualize the trick. 1.2, feel the moment. 1.3, anchor it with emotion. Spend 5 to 10 minutes daily visualizing this scene, first thing in the morning or before bed. Make it so real that you can taste the dust. This isn't daydreaming, it's mental rehearsal, wiring your brain to believe this moment is inevitable. Step 2, reverse engineer the trial. Now, turn that vision into a concrete trial, something tangible you can chase. Here's how to make your imagination drive the process. 2.1, define the impossible. 2.2, break it down. 2.3, invent the stage. Every time you hit a wall, say a skill you can't nail, go back to your mental movie. See yourself conquering it. This keeps your imagination fueling your hustle, not just your hopes. Step 3, act like it's already yours. Intense imagination changes how you move through the world. Here's how to let that vision bleed into your actions. 3.1, train with purpose. 3.2, seek the edge. 3.3, build your crew. 3.4, embrace the grind. Step 4, make failure part of the vision. Here's the truth, inventing something never done before means you'll probably fail, a lot. But you can imagine failure as fuel. Legends like Eddie Fiola, a BMX pioneer you've mentioned before, didn't get there by playing it safe. They crashed, learned, and pushed harder. Step 5, amplify the stakes. To make your trial unforgettable, imagine it bigger than yourself. Picture your trick inspiring kids to pick up BMX or changing how pros approach freestyle. Every time you imagine this, ask, well, how can I make this hit harder? Then act on it, film your sessions, share your progress, or tie your trial to something that resonates. The bigger the stakes, the more your actions will align with that Hall of Fame destiny. Step 6, ground it in routine. The home study course you mentioned emphasizes grounding, staying rooted in reality while chasing big dreams. Tie your imagination to daily habits. Set a schedule, ride 5 days a week, film twice, study one new trick monthly. Imagine yourself sticking to it even when you're tired. Picture small wins like nailing a ride in or getting props from a local rider, piling up toward the big one. Before each session, do a quick visualization, see yourself flowing through your trial's components, then crushing it. After, reflect, what got you closer today? This grounds your dream in consistent action, not just hype, tying it to your BMX roots. From our past chats, I know you're deep in BMX culture. You've asked about Flatland's history, the number 43's significance, and even imagined wild narratives like Rainbow as a divine emblem of hope. Use that passion. A final push. Here's a daily practice to lock this in. Every morning, spend 2 minutes picturing your Hall of Fame moment. See the trick, hear the crowd, feel the bike. Then write one action you'll take that day. Hit the parking lot or watch a classic run for clues. At night, check it off and imagine how it brought you closer. This loop, vision, action, reflection, turns imagination into reality. You're not just chasing a trick, you're chasing a legacy. Believe you're the one to do it, ride like it's already done, and the Hall of Fame won't just be a dream, it'll be your story. What's the craziest trick you're thinking of inventing?
See how the AI references things you've asked about in the past? Only ask about good stuff. That way, it will know the good stuff you want.
This is how the magic coffee can works?
Yes, for some people, believing in magic coffee cans is easier than believing in other things.
Dave believes in Pete Augustine. Joe believes the two can bottle that feeling in a can that people will buy. Just then, Joe remembered something Ray told him.
Joe, people believe when they believe it's time for them to believe. It's not on you or anyone else. All you can do is be there when it's time.
Flatland Assassins. From belief comes the stoke to make the trick come to life.
Earlier in the timeline. Then your past self follows the direction of that dream for, say, 35 years. Then you wake up, you remember that you have been diligently pursuing happiness for 35 years. And then you feel the stoke.
If you find it easy to believe in magic coffee cans, then go to largerayslowroastcoffee.com now and read the instructions in the zine titled The Keepsake Safe Salesman. If you believe you can learn to believe through study, click through to the home study course that the AI in this episode is using. If you do not yet believe in this home study course, you must not click through. This home study course is presented by the TerraDome Sports Science Research Center, the science of the feeling of belief.